Hey guys, it's me, Najia, also known as the Graveyard Princess. I might be changing that soon because I changed my Instagram name. I think this will be my final change for my Instagram name. So I like to coordinate my Instagram and my YouTube and sometimes my Twitter and my TikTok, but we'll see. For now, I'm gonna leave it as the Graveyard Princess and we'll see if I change it. As you guys have seen, I've been missing for the month of May, but I'm gonna update you guys about that in this video. I'm also going to wrap up my April, just like the books that I've read in April. So I read 3 books in April, and 2 of them were physical, 1 of them was an audiobook, and I mentioned all 3 in my reading vlogs or reading vlog, and yeah, that's about it. I only ended up reading 3 because I was in such a reading slump and I was just like, I'm not feeling this right now. So I put down reading for like a bit, and after April I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna take May off and I'm just gonna chill and get back into reading again in June. So starting off, the first book that I read in April was The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, and I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. I felt like it was an okay book. It was expected. A lot of things within the book were also expected. I felt like the things that made it unique were definitely the characters and their storylines and figuring out why they did what they did, and then also the recipe section of this book that teaches you how to be like Nella. And I don't know, there was just a lot of good moments in this book and a lot of questionable moments, but at the end of the day, it was about women empowerment, and it was about being your own woman and making decisions for yourself. And I definitely got that coming across. But for a majority of it, it was giving a little white feminism vibes and whatnot. But besides that, I think it's 4 out of 5 material. Was going to give it 3.5 out of 5. But I think it's 4 out of 5. I was definitely invested in the characters and I was definitely invested in the book. I just wish there was more excitement. I wish there was more there, but it did what it could do. And it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give, in my opinion, based off of what I read and the excitement around it. I thought it was going to have something more to it, but it did what it could do based on what I've read. Yeah, I just would give the critique of I wish there was more excitement, because I don't know, it's giving thriller vibes, but it's not a thriller. As a thriller reader, it's just not at that level. To me, it just seems like a simple book about women who are going through things. One, in the 21st century, Coraline and her like messed up situation with her significant other, and is it Coraline or is it Caroline? Caroline or Coraline. And then Nella and Eliza with their messed up situations back in the 18th century. I don't know. There was just a lot that could have been better with this book. A lot that could have been just beyond exciting, and it just wasn't there. So 4 out of 5. And then the next book that I read and finished was Wicked Fox by Kat Cho, and absolutely love this book. This was the only like book that like met the requirement, or that stood up to what exactly the hype said it was going to be. And I felt like, for me, because I already knew this trope, this plot, as I've said before, I didn't see anything unexpected. For me, it was just like, I've seen this before, I've read this before. The only difference is the characters and their backstories. That's what set it apart from a lot of the other just the other K-dramas and shows that I've seen, with a male being the main focus. So like yeah, I'm not gonna give examples, but yeah, it set it apart. But yeah, it's written well, it's amazing. I have really no critiques for it. I just didn't find it to be like I don't know. Maybe I should have gave it a 5 out of 5 because, no, I'm going to change that. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I really have no critiques. The amazing writing, the amazing character development, the backstories were top tier, and the writing, again, excellent. Like, I have really no critiques. I think it was the perfect book for April. And I don't know. Yeah, I really have no critiques. Maybe I should have gave this book 5 out of 5. Maybe I should have gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I think I'm going to go back and give it 5 out of 5 stars. I think I messed up here. But yeah, definitely love Wicked Fox. It was one of the best books that I read in April. So yeah. I don't know why I gave that 4 out of 5. I should have gave it 5 out of 5. Well, it's never too late to recognize and realize. Then the next book that I listened to was Felix Ever After by Kaceen. I think it's Kaceen Callendar. And love that book. Gave it a 5 out of 5 star review. I really vibed with Felix, and I vibed with the person who was voicing Felix on the Scrib audiobook. Definitely enjoyed listening to that audiobook. Just Felix being an artist and then having an imposter feeling and then trying to apply for colleges while having the imposter feeling. Just the story of like me 2 years ago, like hello, maybe like 3 years ago, well, a few years ago. Literally so relatable, so top tier, like period. Kaceen Callendar understood the assignment, and I feel like that author just top tier, period. Like, I feel like they captured the just the emotions you face while being in that imposter feeling, and then also the emotions you face while applying for colleges. I felt like that was captured well. And then my trans friends had said that this book represents very well, so I would recommend this to other people. I would definitely say this is a way to get that inside voice, understand what a trans individual goes through, and I really love that book. I love that book. Felix was going through so much with everyone in his life because he was so confused and just like so like, wow, top tier. There's a lot to say, but I just think you should read it. I just think you guys should experience it. I think that book is so good, so well written. The author just did what needed to be done. It gave what it needed to give. It's top tier. Like, I've never read a book like that before. So I was just like, wow, amazing. Because I've read books that talk about trans voices, and just hearing about that, read that before, but this trope was new to me and I definitely enjoyed it. I just loved it so much. So yeah, that was my April TBR wrap up, and now I'm going to talk to you guys about what has been going on in May. Like, where did I go? Why did I disappear? So in the middle of April, I just started to get like really deep in a reading slump, and that's why I only ended up reading 3 books, because I just didn't feel like reading anymore. I don't know, I was just getting in a reading slump, and I lost myself along the way. And then I was just like, you know what, in May I'll take that month off and I'll get back to the mentality that I had the months prior to April. So yeah, I just took May off, and while I was off, I focused on my business, and I'm working on a few pieces to drop within the upcoming weeks, like end of this month into June. And I'm just like focusing on myself. I focused on my mental health, getting rest, and just chilling. And then I started this program, so I'm just trying to get that worked into my schedule, and it's just been me trying to focus on other things while fixing my mental health, and just like trying to get back out of my reading slump. And usually a lot of other people would pick up a book to get up out of their reading slump, but I just needed to take a break. I needed to just let myself be, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna come back. And I did, and here I am. And yeah, I'm ready to film, I'm ready to read again. I'm back in that mindset that I've had before, where I'm just like, wow, I'm so interested in the books I have now, and I'm so excited to read. I got Witches Steeped in Gold last month. No, actually, last month in April. And I'm so excited to dive into that book. The author is top tier, amazing. And I cannot wait to dive into the rest of the Ember in the Ashes series, because I definitely love that series. So addicted. So I finally got the remaining books in that series, and I can't wait to dive into it. I definitely have the rest of the books from last month, but I don't think I'm gonna dive into those so quickly. Maybe pick up Firekeeper's Daughter, or I think I'm gonna go into The Secret Circus. But next month is Pride month, and I definitely want to pick up some LGBTQ based books. Definitely thinking of starting Heartstopper from start to finish, and Fences. Editing the GA here, and I just wanted to come and correct the title of something I have been literally. Anyways, the book is not Fences, it is Fence. I kept saying Fences when it is Fence, but yeah. Anyways, probably because I read a play already named Fences, so that's why I'm calling it Fences, but the graphic novel series is Fence. I need to get it together. I keep calling it Fences. Definitely gonna continue definitely gonna continue reading Fences, and I cannot wait to just get into the reading mood again. I'm so ready. I'm missing it so much, and I cannot wait to get back to reading and enjoying it and just having the time of my life. And what better time than Pride Month, when I could listen to LGBTQ voices and just experience Fences again. I saved Fences for exactly this moment. All the rest of the volumes that I have to catch up on, I saved it for exactly this month, this moment. So I can't wait to read it. And I heard Heartstopper is so good, so I can't wait to read that too. There's just a whole bunch of books that I want to read, and I'm ready to dive into them. Anyways, I have something to do in a few minutes, so I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around while I was gone for a month without saying anything. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell if you wanna get front row seats to whatever this is. And you can follow me on my Instagram, and I believe I have my Spotify there if you guys want to listen to the music I listen to. I listen to all genres. I'm a person who likes a whole lot of music, but my main genres, of course, are rock, pop, metal, punk, and R&B and hip hop and trap. Anyway, if you guys want to listen to what I'm listening to, I have my Spotify linked also, and my Goodreads. You can go look at my reviews and whatnot. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.